kindergarten. It's Mrs. Manvelheisen, and I am so thrilled because we are starting a brand new math chapter today. So we're moving on from subtraction. I don't want you to forget about it, but we are going to be focusing on telling time, which is a super important life skill. Today, we are going to be talking about a variety of clocks that you can find. So wherever you are right now, I want you to stop and look around for a clock. Where do you see one? You may have to get up and move. You can pause the video if you need to, but I want you to find a clock. Maybe you see a clock right on your computer or tablet. Maybe you're on mom or dad's smartphone and you see a clock right there. Maybe you're near the kitchen and you found one on the microwave or your refrigerator or your stove. Maybe you're in your living room and you have one on your wall. Maybe you're near a bedroom and you see one on a nightstand. There are clocks everywhere around the world and in our homes. Now, I bet if you looked at the different clocks in your house, they all look a little bit or a lot different from each other. Some clocks are big, some clocks on a watch are small, some clocks have numbers. Some clocks don't have numbers. Some clocks are round like a circle. Some clocks are rectangular or square. Clocks come in all different shapes, sizes, and colors. But do you know the one thing that all clocks have in common? They all measure time. And all clocks measure time in units of hours, minutes, and some clocks include seconds. But for kindergarten, we're going to be focusing on hours and minutes. And today, I want to introduce you to a special type of clock called an analog clock. Can you say that with me? Analog clock. And this is the type of clock that I'm showing you right now. Analog clocks are special because they have different features that some other types of clocks don't have. Analog clocks have a face with the numbers around it, and they also have hands. The long hand is the minute hand. Say that. The long hand is the minute hand, and it measures and tells us and indicates the minutes. The short hand is the hour hand. Can you say that too? The short hand is the hour hand, and it tells us the hour. So when we see an analog clock, boys and girls, when the minute hand is on the number 12, that indicates o'clock. So if you see the long minute hand on the 12, you always say o'clock. Go ahead and practice it now. O'clock. Great job. And whatever number the hour hand is pointing to, that tells us the hour. So I would read this time as 2 o'clock. Good job. Now, if I were to move the hour hand and put it here, what time is showing on my clock? Let's see if you remember. Now let's say it together. Remember, we start with the hour. So it's pointing to the number 5. So we say 5 o'clock. Great job. I'm going to try one more, and I want you to see if you can tell the time to someone near you all by yourself. What time is showing on my clock? Remember, you start with the shorthand, the hour. And then if the minute hand, the big hand is pointing to the 12, you say o'clock. So I bet you told someone 9 o'clock. Excellent job, boys and girls. So today on our math page, we're going to be focusing on telling time to the hour on an analog clock. So just what we've been doing here, you're going to get to practice doing at home on your math paper. In your paper packets, I've also included a cardstock, like a little bit thicker paper clock that you can cut out and make at home, and you can use it to help practice telling time. But maybe if you have an analog clock somewhere on your wall or at home and it's not like a super fancy one and mommy and daddy are okay with it, maybe you could use that to practice telling the time as well. If you go on to the YouTube link that I provided for the video, it gives you a little bit further explanation about our analog clocks. As well, on our Seesaw learning platform, there are going to be time telling activities that are being released throughout the week, new ones. So if you haven't checked it out, or even if you do, they haven't been on before, but now they're there for you guys since we're starting to tell time. So if you have any questions or need any help, please let mommy or daddy know. They can help you, but I am always here as well. So feel free to contact me, and we can even FaceTime together and use my big Judy clock here, and I can help you with your paper if you need it. I miss you guys all so much, and I can't wait to continue practicing telling time with you this week. Bye, guys.